Good afternoon, beta. Good afternoon, Shiv. Open your camera.
Good afternoon.
So less students, only two till now. Let's wait for a little while so that others can join and then we'll begin the class.
Ma'am, what are we doing?
We are waiting for other children to join so that we can continue the chapter that we were doing in the last to last period.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, beta. Good afternoon. Everybody open up your books to chapter number 20 and the last point, doing our bit. Where were we? We were reading doing our bit. Page number 136. So when we talk about doing our bit, what is doing our bit? Contributing, giving our contribution is known as doing our bit. Now, as responsible citizens or as responsible people of our country, it is our duty also to contribute towards the conservation of the environment, isn't it? Children, are you concentrating on what you are studying, what you are listening, or you are just in front of the camera? Avika Agarwal, all of you open your cameras and better concentrate on your class. Sometimes
Yes, ma'am.
it looks like you people are just attending the class for the sake of attending and being there. You are only physically present, you are not mentally present in the class. What did I just say? What is doing our bit? What do you mean by that?
Ma'am, I just joined.
The class which is supposed to start at 1:10, you people are joining till 1:15.
Sorry, ma'am.
Everybody open your cameras. Advika, Noel, Shiv, Shaurya, Apurva. Doing our bit is giving. Doing our bit means giving our contribution. Giving our contribution in what? In conserving the environment, in protecting our environment. Because we also generate so much garbage. From our houses also so much garbage is generated on daily basis. So it is our responsibility to contribute towards the protection of our environment. Now, how it can be done from our side? Let me read out again. We can follow the given steps to make sure that we conserve the environment. What steps can we take? We can take steps like reduce creating waste. The waste that we create can be reduced. Consumption of paper, fuel, and water. On daily basis, we waste so much water at our houses, in our houses. So that can be controlled. Children waste so much paper in doing silly things on their this thing on the paper. They leave paper. I have seen you people doing wasting paper last year in schools, right? You used to do. So we must not do that. We must reduce the consumption and we must avoid the wastage of these things. Then also the consumption of fuel should be minimized. Use crockery at home that can be washed and reused. Instead of using the plastic glasses and all which are thrown away in the open places into the environment that create pollution in the environment, that can be reduced. We should use utensils, the crockery and all which can be reused by washing them. Reuse things like gift wrapping paper, packing boxes, clothing, furniture, and toys. It should be reused as much as possible. Recycle by changing the original look and shape of things. Like an old tire can be used as a swing, converting old bottles into useful storage jars, and writing on both sides of a sheet of paper. So this way, if we start doing these things, it will be our contribution towards the conservation of environment. Taking care of our environment is important for the survival and health of human beings, plants, and animals. If we start doing these little things, it will not only be helpful for us, but for the plants and animals also around us. Conservation of our environment and our natural resources means prevention of loss, waste, damage, and destruction of our environment. Conserving the environment is a collective effort, and we need to do our bit. A collective effort. See, if I think that I will only clean up things, I will only do this thing, no, it won't work. We all of us together have to make an effort to protect our environment. Do you think if I think alone that I'm going to protect my environment, but you children all are busy in dirtying and polluting the place, will it work? Will it work like this? No, it won't work like
No,
this.
ma'am.
So all of us have to do it together. And when we do it together, it is called as what? Collective effort. When everyone makes an effort, then it is known as a collective effort. So we all should do it.
Excuse
Now,
me, ma'am.
yes,
Ma'am, will we show our presentation in this period?
no beta, who said? You don't have to show it right now. Then, in a nutshell, who is going to read in a nutshell? Who? Okay, Adeshika Gangwa, read out.
Okay, ma'am. In a nutshell, pollution leads to environmental degradation. We must conserve the environment and its natural resources. There are different kinds of waste, such as chemical,
Lakshya, mute
medical,
yourself.
and e-waste. Waste management is the collection, transportation, processing, and disposal disposal of waste in a safe manner. Waste can be biodegradable biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Waste can be disposed by burning, landfill, recycling, reviewing, and composting.
Now, I hope everyone is clear with everything that we studied in the chapter. Or there is anything that you need to ask children? Is there any doubt in this chapter? Please ask
No, ma'am.
if there is.
No, ma'am.
Okay, so let's move ahead to exercise A, page number 137.
And I have done all the exercises.
Very nice. Okay, the
Ma'am,
first
I have
fill in.
also done the exercises.
Very nice. There are many students who have not done. So let's see who all have not done and then let's do them. The first one, we need to protect or dash our environment. What is the answer?
Conserve.
Conserve.
Very good. We need to protect or conserve our environment. Pollution leads to environmental
Ma'am, degradation.
Degradation.
degradation. Pollution leads to environmental degradation. Plants and animal waste is dash.
Ma'am, biodegradable.
Biodegradable. It gets mixed with the soil. That is why it is biodegradable. We need to dash garbage very responsibility. We need to dispose. We are not only supposed to throw the garbage, but we are supposed to dispose the garbage. Everything depends on the disposal of garbage, not just throwing the garbage out from our own territory, but it should be disposed of really responsibly. Then, everyone has done? Children, I told all of you to open your cameras.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All of you open your cameras. Then match the following columns. E-waste. Now e-waste matches to what?
Ma'am, old electrical gadgets.
Gadgets.
Yes. E-waste matches to old electrical gadgets. F. Medical. Medical waste. What is medical waste?
Ma'am, bandage and side.
Very nice. It is bandages, syringes, etc. D. Then what is hazardous waste?
Ma'am,
Ma'am, batteries and chemicals.
Batteries and chemicals. E part. Then what is solid waste?
Ma'am, glass.
Ma'am, glass aluminum cars.
Cans. Glass, aluminium, cans. Then what is liquid waste?
Ma'am, sweat.
Sewage.
Ma'am, sewage.
It's sewage. Then after that we have organic waste. What is organic waste?
Ma'am, food, vegetables and plants.
Yes, very nice. Fruits, vegetables and plants is organic waste. Right, true or false? Waste must be sorted out before it is disposed. True or false?
Ma'am, true.
True. Very good. Proper waste management conserves our environment.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
true.
true. Ma'am,
If we manage the waste properly, it will protect our environment. Only the government is responsible for the conservation of the resources.
No, ma'am. False.
Ma'am, false.
Who all are responsible? The general public. We are the general public. We are also responsible for the conservation of the resources. A lot of waste is produced by human activities. Is it
Ma'am, true.
true?
Ma'am, true.
Ma'am, true.
Of course, a lot of waste is produced by human activities. Now, let's begin doing these question answers. We are still left with 15 minutes. Everybody open your copies.
Yes, ma'am.
Open your copies, write down today's date, chapter number 20, waste management, and write down question number 1.
Ma'am, you are muted.
So, beta, I'm not speaking only anything. Have you all written question number 1?
No, ma'am.
Yes, I'm waiting for you to write.
No, I have done the question.
All of you have written? Or still you're writing?
Ma'am,
Still writing?
ma'am, right.
Okay, beta.
Ma'am, please ask anyone to send long answers of chapter 19.
Okay, who sends the work of chapter 19? Shaurya Purva, I told you to send. Noel,
Ma'am,
did I
of
tell
which
you to
chapter?
send?
Ma'am, of which chapter?
Chapter 19, beta. Okay, who in the class knows to make a PDF? Tell me.
Ma'am,
Noel, you know? Noel,
I know how to make a PDF.
Okay. I want the work of all the chapters that we have done after UTs. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, of chapter 20 also.
No, not chapter 20, beta, till chapter 19. Chapter
Okay,
20 we
ma'am.
are doing today. Okay? You have to make a very good PDF, Noel. Very nice.
Okay, ma'am.
And send it to me on my personal number. What is the difference between biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste? Who can tell?
Ma'am, can I tell?
Hmm.
Ma'am, biodegradable waste is the waste which can be mixed with the soil and does not harm the environment. But the non-biodegradable waste are the waste which harms the environment and can also destroy the environment. For example of biodegradable waste is fruit peels and ma'am rotten fruit.
Okay. Very nice, Noel. Now, biodegradable waste is the waste that gets mixed in the soil, like paper, peels, and animal and plant waste. While non biodegradable waste, I'm going to write it down in the chat box, children. Don't worry, I'm just telling you. Non biodegradable waste does not get mixed with the soil, it harms the environment, such as thermocol, plastic, aluminium cans, etc. Children, start writing. The answer is in the chat box. Children, the whole answer is in the chat box. You can see from there. Children, written answer number 1 or still writing?
Ma'am, writing.
Okay.
Ma'am, I have written.
Very good. Children, written?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
now coming on to the next question.
Ma'am, I am doing.
Hurry up. Why is burning of waste not a good method of waste disposal? Why? Can you tell? Why is burning not a good method?
Ma'am, because from it pollution.
Yes,
Yeah.
because when we burn waste, it produces a lot of smoke that is released into the air. This smoke is very harmful for the environment. Okay, I'm typing the answer in the chat box, children. You can write from there.
Ma'am, please tell the page number.
Arjun, have you joined the class right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Beta, do you know how much time is left? 8 minutes are
Ma'am,
left for the
because
class to get over.
the phone is not charged.
We are doing the question answers of chapter number 20. We have done all the exercises. We have completed the chapter, done all the exercises. Now we are on question answers. I'm typing question number 2 in the chat box. Children, answer number 2 is also in the chat box. Please take a screenshot because the class is going to get over very soon. Take a screenshot and then write.
Yes, sir. Ma'am, I have done.
You have done answer number 2 also?
Yes, ma'am.
Very nice, very good. Now write question number 3 and be ready. Rest of you children, please try to complete the work till here. Take a screenshot and keep writing this answer.
Ma'am, I have written question 3 also.
Ma'am, I have done question number 2. Answer number 2.